For the past 2 days, Orcs has been trending online, and I thought maybe it was because just orcs are cool. They're used in a lot of fiction, like goblins, elves, and we have dwarves. But I am too naive, and I suppose when something is trending online, it means there's a situation behind it. And the situation behind orcs is that apparently they're racist. Orcs are trending because woke Twitter claims that they are racist and everyone else calls them out for sounding racist themselves. So, I must sound like a broken record by now. We see it so often, time and time again. Loud, obnoxious people who scream about social justice and virtue signaling to others often tend to be an ist/ism they are against. And in this report, the ism is racism. There was a tweet put out, and now, of course, Orcs is trending in the personalized trends in the United States, and this was the first one that really got it all going by someone named Quinn WW, blasted by time ghosts. CW blatant racism. I don't know what CW is. Content warning. I'm in genuine awe that this shit came out for this edition of D&D. Holy shit. So as it says, role-playing an orc. Most orcs have been indoctrinated into a life of destruction and slaughter. But unlike creatures who by their very nature are evil, such as gnolls, it's possible that an orc, if raised outside its culture, could develop a limited capacity for empathy, love, and compassion. I'm just going to say, in many other forms of fiction, there are orcs that are just fine. Yes, this is true. No matter how domesticated an orc might seem, though, its bloodlust flows just beneath the surface. With its instinctive love of battle and its desire to prove its strength, an orc trying to live within the confines of civilization is faced with a difficult task. And apparently they're saying that this is blatant racism. Going to put it in quotes here. People are saying, it's as it says, to a reasonable person, an orc is just that. An orc. Depending on the verse, depictions of orcs may differ from varying degrees, but most people agree that orcs are just orcs. First of all, D&D 5 has been out going on 6 years at this point, so why the hell are people making a big deal out of this now? Why are we even bringing up D&D 5? Because it's been out for 6 years at this point, going on 6 years. Now, I have never compared orcs to black people in my head, because that's what they're talking about. The racism starts with the people equating orcs to black people. If you look too deep into anything, then you're going to find what you're looking for. So if you're looking for something to be offended by, if you're looking for something to seem racist, if you're looking for something to seem sexist, you will find it. Going ahead, it says, someone said orcs aren't humans. They're literally a different species. They're going to have a different nature than humans. I'm not seeing why it's a problem unless you're projecting real world issues into it. Thank you. Someone with some damn sense. Someone continued on, orcs are fictional, so the people who write them can do so without resorting to the kind of language that is frequently used to dehumanize black and brown people. This is what orcs look like. Black people don't look like orcs, you dumbasses. True! Look at this picture. In my head, when I see an orc, I don't instantly think of a darker skinned person. And if you do, maybe you're the one with issues. Someone said exactly what I said, basically. Got excited when I saw orcs were trending. As a lifelong fan of orcs, never in my life have I or anyone I know associated orcs with people of color. Who the fuck does? People that want to be offended by something. Everyone has to find something, no matter how small it is, even if it's not there, to be offended by. Of course, another person said, how the absolute fuck do you look at orcs and see black people? How do you equate man-eating monsters to black people without a single shred of irony or self-awareness, and have the gall to call people who are saying D&D is just a game racist? I'm going to say it. Wizards of the Coast is a self-proclaimed, inclusive, progressive, safe place. So attacking D&D and the people behind D&D, it's literally SJWs eating SJWs alive. They are attacking a company who supports most of their rhetoric. Do they even know who Wizards of the Coast is and the people who run Wizards of the Coast? And it's more than just D&D though, because orcs are a huge part of Lord of the Rings and World of Warcraft. So many forms of fiction at this point. They're a creature that is in almost all of our fantasy. They were never written to represent black people. Some people may say they were written to represent the rage in all of us, but these fictional characters are meant to be just that. Fictional characters. They're fantasy. They are not based off of real-world people. And I just want to say that debates of racism in Tolkien's work have been around for a very long time, with most of the arguments just saying that he was a racist, being unsupported by nothing more than opinion. And that's what we have here. People's opinions. People saying, I think that orcs were made to represent a specific group of people, with no evidence to back that up. To attack orcs in Dungeons & Dragons now seems racist in of itself. I don't, again, equate orcs to being any other type of person. With that logic, though, that maybe orcs equate to black people. Why aren't we attacking things like goblins? You know, why aren't we attacking dwarves? Why aren't we attacking all of these fictional creatures? What about elves and these fictional races? We aren't. Because it's fiction. Fiction does not equate to the real world, but that's all that I had to really discuss in this video. Orcs are trending because of woke Twitter. I was excited. I thought orcs were trending. Maybe there was something new. Nope, it's just outrage. But let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think that orcs are racist? Do you think that people are making a big deal out of nothing? If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, and I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.